So the first and very important tool to solve any problem is the problem tree analysis. What is that? Now we are going to design a problem tree to solve any one or maybe two identified problems of your community. It starts very simple. You have to draw a very basic tree. It doesn't have to be a very nice art piece. It just has to be a very basic tree that you can draw. You need a cardboard, you need some pencils, some pens, some sticky notes, and you're ready to go. So you have drawn the basic tree. Now take a sticky note, write the problem. Put that sticky note of problem on the area of the tree that is the trunk part. Basically, this is the major area that we really want to resolve. So the trunk part, that's nearly around the middle. Next, you think about the effects of the problem. The effects of the problem are things that have happened as a result of the problem in that community. For you to do this, you get evidence, you get case studies on the issue and the problem that has arisen from that issue. Write each effect on a sticky note. Separate effects on different sticky notes. At this point, you should be asking the question, then, this helps you get all the effects. For example, if this is the problem, then what happens? Then what happens? If this is happening, then what is next? So when you keep on asking then, it really helps you to bring out all the possible effects of a problem. For example, if you say the effects of female literacy in your community is lack of family planning, you should also be able to tell us what happens as a result of lack of family planning. For instance, this should help you get to all the effects. Place each effect that you have written on different sticky notes above the problem, above the trunk where the leaves and fruits are. In a similar vein, you write all the causes of the problem or different sticky notes which would be placed beneath the roots, because the roots are the cause for the trunk as it is. So all the causes of the problem should be placed on the roots. You should also remember to ask the question why. When you are really working on the causes at the root part of the tree, ask the question why. Don't forget to look for data that support the link between the causes and the problem. While doing this, you should ask yourself where these causes come from. What caused that cause? Using our example of, say, the female literacy case, you should ask yourself why. What is the cause of girls not going to school? You may arrive at answers such as cultural stereotypes, poverty, and other reasons. You should always look for the cause of those causes. For example, if your answer is cultural stereotypes, then ask why. If your answer is poverty, then ask why. So that will lead you to the root causes. By the time you get here, you would realize that the initial causes you thought of might not be what they actually are. While trying to solve a social problem, you should try to focus more on resolving the root causes. So you see, problem solving doesn't really starts or ends at the trunk or the leaves or the fruits. It starts solving within the roots. So the right questions asking at the right time, ask then for the fruits and the branches, and ask why for the roots. So by now you must have identified a problem, you have analyzed it about its effects that is going to cause, you have also analyzed the reasons because of why it has happened. Now the task is to really look into these causes and work on the roots, work on the real seed of that problem. So now share with us your problem tree analysis in the discussion section.